So it's going to be a real busy week. Comment below if you have to work Monday, but you're off Tuesday for the 4th. Anyway, welcome to another day in the life, couple days in the life vlog.
You in the past, I'm in the future. You mad, they don't salute you.
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Keela Trishan and I make videos on lifestyle, insurance, and mental health. I also do vlogs, day in the life in the insurance industry, day in the life with a toddler, all the things. So if that's something that interests you, go on ahead and click that subscribe button below. Be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything from me. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and thank you for your support. Okay, so as I said, today is Monday. I did my hair yesterday and it's still drying, so that's why I'm on here with perm rods and a scarf, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to jump right in and let you guys know what's going on this week. I kind of wanted to show you guys like prep for a holiday. This is a weird situation because typically the holiday is on a Monday or, another day, but we like work Monday and then we're off Tuesday, so I really should request it Monday off, but that's neither here nor there. I have a couple of inspections this week, so yeah, I'm gonna try to take you guys along for that because they're kind of far out. And yeah, so I logged in today, had a bunch of emails and like just activities and stuff. So it's way later in the day, like I'm clocked out later. That last clip stopped abruptly because my husband walked through the door and he was talking to me. And I meant to come back on, but I had to empty out my car because we still had like the stuff from our last place in there. So I had to empty out my car, and then it just got kind of busy with work, like with the phone calls and stuff. I had finalized that second inspection I was telling you guys about this morning. So I have one already set for Wednesday with the public adjuster, but then I got a brand new claim, and that one I was trying to set for Thursday because I'm trying to avoid going out Friday if I can help it. And thank God they're able to meet on Thursday. So I got that one set up. So basically I was trying to do as much like desk work and payments as I could today, because since we're not in the office tomorrow, I know that people are going to be antsy. So Wednesday I might get some calls for sure, but I'm going to be in the field like most of the day. So I'll only have like a little bit of desk time. I'm going to be driving most of the day. So yeah, so that was pretty much what happened. I got like randomly like a bunch of phone calls. Like there was a situation actually where I had paid a customer for a specialist to come out. So it was like a tile situation. Like they had to come out to determine if the tile was repairable or if it needed to all be replaced. They determined that it was repairable, but we also had a general contractor go out. They wrote an estimate, but like did not include that other, I'm sorry if y'all hear that in the background, that revving up, but they didn't include the specialist price in their estimate. So I had to pay that like directly to the company because they went out today to do the repairs. Jeez. Sorry, y'all, I had to wait for that to subside. It was getting crazy. But anyway, yeah, so I had to like basically take care of that. And it was like, calls from the customer, calls from the vendor, like who's supposed to be paying us. So finally, I, was able to review the estimate and see that the other vendor didn't include it. And that was my fault for missing it too. So I just went on ahead and paid the vendor directly so everybody could stop calling me. And then, yeah, just kind of was updating some payments and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, the day is over. I took down my hair, as you can see, it dried. And I don't know where my pick is. I think I probably either lost it in like the move, which is not a big deal. I can just buy another one, but I really like that pick. Like I really, really liked it. I know some people don't like the metal picks and it looks kind of scary, but I really like the metal pick. So anyway, I'm just going to order me a new pick. But yeah, so I am going to, there's some laundry here. My husband typically does the laundry, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for him. I'm gonna go downstairs and do the dishes and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to come back actually tomorrow to get some footage for the holiday because I am gonna have some family over. If they're okay with being on camera, I'll bring them on. But if not, then I'll just get back with you guys on Wednesday. Hey y'all, so first of all, good morning. Second of all, it's Wednesday. I know you saw a little bit of this morning. I was like packing my son's, not really a lunch, it's just like snacks because he eats lunch at school, but we just like to pack him with like some snacks. And then also I boil him like 2 eggs in the morning, so pack that for him because it's really early, so he just eats breakfast with his classmates. And I made myself some oatmeal when I got back home, added some peanut butter and honey. I wanted to have something substantial because I'm gonna be gone for a big part of the day. Like I was telling you guys before, I have an inspection that's pretty far, like 42 miles from me. And if you live in Southern California, then you know that like, it probably wouldn't be that bad in the bigger scheme of things, but just because traffic is so crazy, you know, I'm gonna just leave with a good amount of time. Let's just say that. So I'm probably gonna get out of here within the next like 30 to 45 minutes because I told the guy that I'd be there between 10:30 and 11 just to account for traffic. It is right now 8 o'clock. It says it's gonna take me like an hour and 20 minutes to get there, but I'm gonna add like an additional 30 to that just in case there's any delays. So when I am going on inspections for like a long period of time and I know I'm gonna be out, when I can help it, I try to pack myself snacks. That will prevent me from like pulling over and getting fast food and stuff like that. I will have something with me. So I'm probably gonna pack like a yogurt, some granola, and I'm gonna take my coffee to go. I typically try not to drink the coffee when I have like a long drive. I try to drink it before so I don't have to like pull over and use the restroom. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the coffee and then like pack my little snacks. What else? That's pretty much it. Like I should be back. Here's the thing. I have food from yesterday, from the 4th. We didn't do a whole lot, but like I have food in the fridge. So I would actually like pack an actual lunch and then take that, but I wouldn't have anywhere to heat it up. So my snacks should pretty much get me through as far as like just having something to hold me over till I get home. Cause I'm really trying not to like buy food out. I'm trying to be responsible and eat the food that I have. You know, I don't spend all this money on groceries for nothing. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I can't guarantee it, but that's what I'm trying. So yeah, I think I was telling you guys, but just to recap, I'm meeting with the public adjuster, two contractors, their contractor and mine, and then the customer. So it should be pretty cool. The PA is actually really nice. I've had dealings with him at like previous carriers and they weren't so nice, but I don't know if he's softened up or whatever, but I'm also at a point where I don't argue. I don't care. I'm either gonna pay for it or I'm not. Like, that's just what it is. So yeah, basically we're going to create an estimate one. Abatement was completed like last week. And so this is like the first date that we were able to meet in person with everybody. And then there is an upstairs in question. The flooring like matches the upstairs. But from the photos that I saw, there's like a break at like the bottom floor and the stairs. So that typically is where the insurance company will stop, like if there's a break, but then the public adjuster is arguing reasonable appearance, but we only owe that in the damaged area. It's a lot. So yeah, I'm going out there to see because it was transferred to me from another adjuster. So I'm gonna go out there and just kind of like look at everything. And the good thing about this type of claim is that once we get the scope of work finalized and payments are done, all I'm doing essentially is just monitoring her housing while she is getting the work done. And then once everything is done, then I can close my claim and be gone. So yeah, trying to get that done. I also have another claim that's pretty big. There's a couple of things that I need to like follow up on, but I'm not going to be able to work on, well, I might be able to work on it this evening, depending on what time I get back. But I'm just kind of thinking I might not even be able to work on it till Friday, to be honest, because I have another inspection tomorrow that's kind of far. So yeah, I might just have to kind of send the contractor on that one a note, letting him know like, hey, I haven't forgot about you, but I'm in the field, and then go from there. So yeah, let me go on ahead and stop yapping and get my snacks together and then head out. Hey y'all, so I'm back. I completed that inspection already. It was actually pretty smooth and painless, thank God. Like there was no arguing, although like I'm not really an arguer, but sometimes depending on like who's on site, they can argue, you know, like for things that should be paid for or that like they want paid for that the insurance company may or may not be able to pay for. It was good. It was basically just like a discussion on what we can do versus what we can't. And then I had my contractor just kind of confirm the different things that the other contractor was saying. The public adjuster was actually pretty reasonable. Like, you know, he clearly has been doing this for a while, so he knows kind of what the insurance company can and cannot do, and like what he can and cannot get away with. So that is it's very good, you know. Like I'm very like happy with you know, just like how everything went. So he said he's probably not going to get his estimate to me until like next week, the public adjuster, but the contractor that I brought out said that he would likely get his estimate over to me by the end of the week. So it's cool because by the time I get the public adjuster's estimate, I'll already have my vendor, and I can kind of compare and contrast, and we can hopefully just get everything situated so this lady can get her house back in order. It was basically like a bunch of flooring. I don't know if I was telling you guys this prior, but so if it's like, you know, repeat information, I apologize. But the one thing that's in question is the flooring upstairs. So it's like it's in the line of sight, but typically most insurance companies stop at a break. So there is a break like at the bottom of the stairs, and there's a break at the bottom of the stairs, but it's still in the flooring that's on the stairs is the same as what was downstairs, and it's in the line of sight. So it's kind of tricky. We already have a vendor saying that they cannot find the actual flooring, like that particular, I'm sorry, they don't have that particular flooring available. It's like 5 years old or so, which is typical in this industry. So I might have to send a flooring vendor out there just to confirm before I go on ahead and get the approval to pay for it, just to cover my behind. But I'll talk to my supervisor and see if it's even worth, you know, paying to have a flooring vendor go out, or if we should just go on ahead and pay for the upstairs. So I'll talk to her and see what she's thinking. Ooh, child. So my phone was overheating, so it completely cut off my little video, but that's okay. I think we're back in action. I put a little air on it, and here we are. So I don't remember what all I was saying, but basically you just need to, you know, figure out that whole flooring situation with the vendor, and once that's done, then we'll be good to go. So yeah, right now I'm actually headed back to the house. I still have about 36 minutes. I've already been driving for like close to 45 minutes, so that just lets you know how far I am. I'm gonna have to like clock out for lunch very soon, actually. So yeah, I'll get home with enough time to like eat some lunch and log back in and complete my work day. So I thought that I was gonna be out here like way longer. I'm glad that it ended up not being that way. I was thinking, you know, depending on traffic, I might have to just go pick up the boy before I even get to the house, you know, because like if it was gonna be too close to when I get off, might as well just go grab him and bring him home. But yeah, so I'll be able to do some work and then go grab him in a couple hours. So yeah, it's gonna be busy like the next couple of days. This is like the first week that I've had like pretty much FAR inspections for like a couple days in a row, and then I just got assigned a transferred claim. So that claim actually isn't far from my house, which is good, but it's basically a situation where I guess like there wasn't that much damage from what we saw like back in January, and then the insured got an attorney and they came back with like estimates almost totaling $200,000. So I need to like resolve those issues and then move forward. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna call them, and then honestly, that's a claim that I'll probably go try and inspect like Monday, if not Tuesday, because yeah, I am not trying to be, you know, out 3 days in a row, because I'm not gonna have any time to do desk work, and that is like a recipe. Not having time to do desk work as an adjuster is like a recipe for getting behind, and I am not trying to get behind. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much like use Friday as a desk day, and then I'm going to see if they can meet like maybe Tuesday of next week. I think that'll be the best option, because I'll likely get another claim on Monday, and then I could plan that out, you know, accordingly. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to update y'all on what's going on, and I will get back with you in a little bit. Hey y'all, so it is about an hour and some change past lunch, and I was just putting in my inspection note for that claim I just went to. You want to do that as soon as possible so the information is fresh in your mind. So I did that, got all that information in there, and then I need to upload the photos, label them, and then I'll need to request like additional money. Basically, like you said, I don't know if I went over this before, but you set aside like a reserve of money that you think you're going to need to pay the claim. So I'm going to go on ahead and send that over to my manager shortly, but after I label these photos, because usually they want to see the pictures so they can kind of see where you're getting your numbers from, like why you think that this claim is going to be X amount of dollars. So yeah, doing that. And then the other claim that I told you guys I got, that new claim that I got, it was actually transferred to another adjuster. I think they did that because I already got like my workload for the week. So I think they were like, okay, this is just too much. So I'm not tripping because it seemed like a doozy. And I have a couple of doozies already. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to finish up with that claim because I have about 2 hours and 15 minutes left. So I want to take like the next 35 to 45 minutes to deal with this. And then there is another big one that I want to try to work on today while I have some time, to at least get the ball rolling for the contractor. So then once I have the money approved, I can go on ahead and just submit payment and move forward. So yeah, that is what's going on now. I'm pretty up to date on my workload. There's only like a couple of things. I think I may have paid something incorrectly. I think I jumped the gun on Monday. I paid something that I don't think I should have paid, or at least I think I paid more than what I should have paid. Like I owed part of the bill, but I don't think I owed the other part. I don't know if that's going to be like a big deal. I don't think so, but yeah. Anyway, so let's see. Those are the two biggest things I need to get done. There is one other claim where the person is asking like what's going on with repairs. Not necessarily asking me what's going on with repairs, but like trying to see if like the abatement, emergency services and all that stuff is done so she can start repairs, which is important because they've been out of their home since like May. They're going on 2 months out of their home. It was just like a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like they had an abatement and then there was like some other flooring found underneath the initial flooring that needed to be tested. That flooring came back positive for asbestos. So it was a lot happening. So I'm trying to hurry up and get that one wrapped up, hopefully within the next like week or so. At least like with payment, because I know that they're going to have to be in their housing for a little bit. But if I can just get the payments resolved and all of that, then that will make life a lot easier to deal with these other situations. So yeah, it's been a busy day, not a bad day, productive day. But yeah, anyways, I'll get back with you guys in a little bit to let y'all know, how I am able to get through all of this and if I'm able to get through all of this today. You guys, happy Thursday. So I am beat. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Like, this was a long week. Well, it was a weird week, should I say, just because of like the holiday falling on a Tuesday. So I was out yesterday for a while just because of the drive, and then I was like still recovering from Tuesday, and I didn't even like do much. Like I just had family over and stuff, but I had a couple drinks or whatever. So yeah, I was just trying to get my life together yesterday. I was tired last night. I went to sleep like at a reasonable time, and then today I was running a little bit behind, like trying to get me and my son together like for school and stuff. So there's that. But now I'm on the road headed to my other inspection to meet my supervisor. So let me tell y'all about that one. So I think I kind of briefly was telling you guys about how it's a questionable vendor that's on this particular project. Like they're just known for, like they'll report the claim late, or like have the customer report the claim late, like after they've done all of the like removing materials and stuff like that. And essentially it puts the insurance company in a position where now we are trying to like backtrack to figure out what happened to see if coverage was even like plausible, like if they were even owed coverage. Because basically when we come out to do the inspection, we're looking at the materials, because if it's something that's been sitting long term, the insurance company's not going to take care of that because you should have taken care of it. Like it's not a maintenance policy, it's like for things that are sudden accidental. So sometimes vendors will remove like anything that could potentially like hinder coverage, but that also like puts the customer in a bad position, because now the burden of proof is on them to provide us with all of the pictures and materials of what was damaged before. And these companies know that, so these claims are just annoying because they just end up being drawn out for no reason. Like, because a lot of times the thing is the insurance company will try to find coverage. Contrary to popular belief, we don't be trying to like deny stuff. Like you pay premium, we try to help you. I know there are some adjusters that be on bull, but I for sure am not like that. Like you pay a premium, it's literally what it's here for. If I can cover your claim, I'm going to cover your claim, but I still have to do a proper investigation because it's also my job on the line. Like if I make you know, a questionable coverage decision or cover something where I didn't do enough investigation, or, you know what I'm saying, like I jumped the gun, I could get in trouble for that. And I don't know if people like really understand that. It's not always about, you know, trying to like not cover something. It's just there are certain policies and procedures that we need to follow. And just because you as a customer don't like it doesn't mean that it doesn't apply, you know? So I say all that to say that like some of these vendors, they do things like this or whatever to kind of muddy the waters. And it puts us in a position where like if we don't cover it, then the customers the customer's essentially like, oh my God, well, who's gonna pay for all this? Like, you shouldn't have let these MFs tear up your house. But anyway, I'm not saying that we're not gonna cover it. I don't know, you know, but we do have to do like way more investigation now because things were done prior to us getting there. So we asked for photos, we asked for reports and stuff, and we've gotten like partial stuff. So we'll see, you know, when I get there. I am happy that my supervisor's gonna be there. She was like apologizing, like, you know, I know you can handle it. You know, but I was asked to come with you. I'm like, listen, I would prefer situations like these. I do prefer to have like another set of eyes. So then it's like, because I can explain all day, but if you're there with me, then you can see exactly what's going on. So please, by all means, come on, let's go. I'll meet you there, boo. So yeah, and we have, it's funny because we actually have another emergency services vendor coming to give us like a comparable bid, and then we have an abatement vendor coming because the testing came back positive, but they tore out everything. Like they've literally done they've done everything. The only thing they're doing now, I think, is like drying the framing. So it's like we about to have all these people on site for nothing. So yeah. Anyways, y'all. I will catch back up with you guys after the inspection, let you guys know how it went. But yeah, wish me luck. Oh, hey y'all. So I'm back. I got done with that inspection probably like an hour ago, but me and my manager went to Starbucks and we're just kind of talking about that claim. Then I asked her about like 2 other claims that are pretty big, and I just kind of needed some, not even really direction, I just needed blessing on what I wanted to do. So yeah, so that was like a good conversation. She's really, really nice. So I do feel blessed to have like a manager that is a human being. You know, she's not a robot, and she's like a realist. So it's really, really refreshing. But anyways, okay, so I told y'all already that I knew I was gonna walk into this situation and most of the materials were gonna be gone. Well, that's exactly what happened. Most of the materials were gone. They only left like a few things, like there's like a tub that needs to be removed and something else in the bathroom. I can't remember it, but it's in my notes. But yeah, so yeah. There's a few other things that I need to complete the investigation, but it's annoying because like it just makes it harder for the customer. Like if they would just let us do the investigation, how we're supposed to do it, let us see the materials and stuff, so we can just make a coverage decision on the spot and go forward, then there wouldn't be any delays, you know. And it's annoying because this vendor knows exactly what we need. They know exactly how we operate, because I've literally worked with them at 3 different carriers, you guys. 3 different carriers, okay? And so yeah, it's just annoying. But basically, like, I'm gonna have to call the plumber because I was asking them about this pipe that broke in the crawl space. Now, quick little lesson just based on experience. So pipes that break in the crawl space can damage the home. So if they are you know, wetting up the subfloor, if they're spraying towards the subfloor, that can definitely cause damage, right? But there are some cases where there is a pipe that leaked in the crawl space and it only damages like the dirt, or not necessarily damages the dirt, but like gets the dirt wet. And so in that case, there wouldn't be coverage for the dirt because the policy doesn't cover like the foundation. The policy covers the actual structure. So if the subfloor gets wet, that is something that the insurance company would take care of. But usually when it's a crawl space situation, we're asking for photos of the crawl space, photos of like how the piece was damaged, like photos of how it was spraying, things like that. And something tells me, my spidey sense tells me that I might not be able to get this information from the plumber because they sent over a very basic report. So I'll do my due diligence. Like most insurance companies want to see that you try to get the information. It's like really important to ask the right questions. And if you guys want me to do a video about like different questions to ask on different losses, let me know. Because I'm thinking that might be a good thing, because it can be a struggle for a new adjuster to figure out like what questions you should ask. It can be very overwhelming, but because I've been doing this for so long, like it's just certain questions that come to mind. Like if it's a pipe that leaked, okay, where was the pipe at? What did it damage? How long had it been leaking? Do you still have the part? That's like an important question, you know, So I'm gonna call that plumber, try to get that information today. I'm gonna basically put in my photos, and I'm gonna do like a preliminary estimate for what I think the damages should be. I met with the contractor, the vendor's contractor, met with them on site as well, so they kind of gave us an idea of what they plan to do, but we just let them know, hey, we got to do further investigation, and we have to talk to the customer because like he's out of town, so we haven't been able to get his take on what happened. So yeah, it's gonna be a little investigation on that one, but it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so I'm headed home, and I have about 45 minutes or so before I get there. So right when I get to the house, it's gonna be like around lunchtime, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be hungry. I have my little coffee, which has suppressed my appetite to a certain extent, but I'm gonna kind of lay off it because I want to be able to eat when I'm actually hungry, you know. So yeah, I will get back with you guys in a little bit. I just wanted to update you on that inspection. What's up, you guys? So I just got home. That was like a long ass drive, and I'm just setting up my computer right now. So yeah, hooking back up to my second screen, and I was gonna put some notes in, but I kind of have to clock out for lunch pretty quickly because I'm about to hit that 5th hour. So I'm just gonna get set up, so then by the time I log back in from lunch, I will be able to like start my notes. But basically, I'm gonna call that plumber like I was telling you guys I was gonna call. Hopefully I can get the information I need from this person today. Also, I need to try to get the photos of what the area looked like before everything was demoed. So hopefully they'll send that over. I've asked, and they're like, oh yeah, we have it, but haven't received it. So yeah, there's that. And then there's another big claim that I just got, like the additional money that I need approved. So I need to send over a couple of revisions to the contractor, and hopefully we can get that finalized. I'm hoping we can get it finalized by like tomorrow, but if not, then like early next week, because this claim has been sitting. It's from another adjuster, and I just want to get it going so I can move on with my life. But yeah, that's pretty much that on that. So I will let you guys know what the day is looking like after lunch. I am going to spend probably most of my lunch trying to figure out what I'm eating. I'm starving, but I'm like debating on, do I just like order some food? Do I just DoorDash it real quick? Or should I look in the fridge and see, you know, what's in there? So yeah, that's my dilemma. But anyways, I'm gonna get back with y'all in a little bit. Just want to let you know I'm home and ready to go. Hey y'all, so I just want to check back in. It's been like maybe 2 hours, not 2 hours, like maybe an hour and a half. And I am kind of tired. Like I'm running out of steam. It has been like a long morning, just with the driving and stuff. Like it hasn't been bad, but it's just like a lot going on, and I have a lot of notes to like update. And then a couple of things I haven't really been able to address because I've been on the road, and then Tuesday was a holiday. So it is what it is. It's claims. I should be able to catch up completely by tomorrow since I'll have a full desk day. But yeah, anyways, so I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what's going on. So I reached out to that plumber and left a voicemail, and also sent them an email. They haven't called me back yet, which is fine. So hopefully they call me back soon so I can get this coverage decision taken care of. Because right now, the coverage is kind of in question, but I also need to have a chance to talk to the customer, and he's out of town. So probably won't get that one like completely situated until next week, but I'm not like overly tripping because, you know, it's just kind of what it is on this claim. So I'll probably set a diary for Monday just to kind of like check back in after I talk to the customer. And then there's another one that I need to work on. I think I was telling you guys about that one this morning. I want to like try to do the little changes that need to be done to that claim, or to that like estimate, so I can send it back to the contractor and see if he agrees. Because I don't want to tell him what needs to be changed and then wait a week for him to do it. I'd rather just hop in, do it myself, and then send it to him and be like, hey, do you agree? So if he doesn't, then he can just let me know what he agrees with, and we can just go from there. Because I already got like the approval for the additional money. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today. Like the rest of the day, I have about 2 hours left. So I'm going to finish up the note on this one, the one I went on today. I uploaded all my pictures and all that, so I'll just set my diary, and then I'm going to work on the other files. There's another one where I'm waiting for one of our vendors to get back to me about the personal property. They evaluated the property correctly, but some of the dates were wrong for like depreciation. So some items we thought the customer got 2 years ago, she only got 1 year ago, and then some things it was only a couple months. So kind of got our wires crossed on that. So I need to go in and update that. But I also told that lady that I probably wasn't going to have time until tomorrow. So she's aware. So yeah, just trying to finish up some things, you know, for the week. I also got a missed call, but the guy didn't leave a voicemail. So I'm debating on if I'm gonna call him back today or tomorrow. I know who it is, but I just have so much to do that I can't really address him right now. But there is actually something I'm waiting for on his claim, but he's been like paid for repairs and stuff like that. So he's not like at the top of my list because he's got like some money in hand. He's got some things underway. It's just one more thing that we're waiting for to move him forward. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm going to go on ahead and use this as an opportunity to end the vlog because I don't really have much else going on after this. But yeah, I just want to take you guys on like a few days in the life of a field claims adjuster. There was a lot of moving pieces this week, and then because of the holiday, things kind of got thrown off, but you can just kind of see how the workflow goes for like a week like this, and just, you know, what week to week can look like for someone in my position. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely go on ahead and give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely go on ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything from me. And with that being said, you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.
You mad that they don't salute you. I need a bag, size is super. They turned your bag, it's like I never knew you.